What is up, guys? So, we just passed 500 subscribers. That's a big milestone for me. I know it's a minuscule, infinitesimal to probably a majority of the people who do this, but it's still, it's a big deal to me. So, I wanted to celebrate in some way, and the way that I thought that would be interesting and fun is to make my way in the midst of these milestones through the worst movies of all time. There is a list by Rotten Tomatoes that has 100 of these things, and we're going to start at number 100, which looks like an E.T. clone. I have never seen this movie. I know I've heard of it. I think I've seen it be parodied or something like that, but it's called Mac and Me, and I know almost nothing else about this movie, so we're just going to watch it, we're going to analyze it, we're going to do it in a slightly modified format from how we do the other stuff, and see if it's actually as bad as they say, or is it a secret gem, a tentpole in the history of the cinematic arts. We shall see. This is Mac and Me. It's apparently an hour and 40 minutes. Why have I done this? Okay. They have straw technology. Oh my god, that is hideous. Is the color off there? What was that about? Oh my god, it's like giving me anxiety just looking at these things. Oh my god, is this the inciting incident? Just gonna suck the kid up? Oh my god. It's great parenting right there. Alright, we're into the credits now. So, opening scene, it's supposed to establish, some mystery. We already got... What was with the cartoonish suction of the things thing? Oh my god. And they are hideous. That's some hideous alien design. They're supposed to be sympathetic. They've got perpetual O-face, but it's like terrified O-face. Like if a corpse could have an orgasm, that's what it would look like. This is not appealing. Why would they think that anybody wanted to look at those? But the setup, okay, so the setup is they sent a probe to another planet. The planet's supposed to pick up some rocks and somehow vacuums up a bunch of the alien species. Alright, that's our setup. It's supposed to be whimsical. It's supposed to be like a fun family sci-fi, so that's the stupid tone. So, alright, let's just go on. They had a helicopter in the budget, alright.
Looks like we've got a malfunction on the app sampler feed.
Try it.
App sampler feed.
Given it the auto test, I've given it the manual test, it's still there.
The guy's acting his heart out for this movie.
Larry, back off. Back off, Larry, get away from it.
Oh no, his parents are dead. They just blew up. Oh wait, there was another one. Okay. How did he get oh my god. What is happening? Good job, lady. That was helpful. That kid looked like the caricature in South Park of the evil redheads. Does anybody drink Coke out of with a straw?
It's probably an ADUI, an alien driving under the influence.
What?
Wonder what they were looking for. Okay, give it back, Mike.
Wouldn't you see him holding it?
I knew it. Oh,
you were just watching it.
What was it then?
Oh my lord. Okay, so the issue now is that they set up the antagonist to be the government, but the government had ample opportunity to grab the family and the little one. Like, it's not as though they were especially crafty or something, and that's how they just magically managed to escape. They just kind of wandered out. Even the little one, how did he get past an army battalion that was sitting there waiting for him, and suddenly he's just by everything, and they're like, oh no, we're chasing him, where'd he go? And the whole thing, okay, it undermines your concern for the bodily safety of what's supposed to be your vulnerable protagonist, or at least companion of the protagonist, when he can be squished and stretched and in cartoonish ways where you don't really have to worry about him. He was just flattened on the windshield, and he was fine. There was nothing wrong with him. So already in multiple ways, you've undermined all the things that are supposed to be conflicts, because the government too, okay, they're pursuing it, but they already had all of them, and they didn't do anything except like follow at a safe distance and wait for them to do something. So why should your expectation of what they're gonna do be any different now? Even if people don't realize it, there's been an undermining of all the threats, you know, the threats that have been set up, and the conflict of them needing to find the little one. Even that is a whole lot of who cares to begin with, because we barely spent any time with them. We don't have any reason to think there's anything particularly important about them being together or getting back to their home planet. And they're freaking hideous! These things are ugly as hell! Ugh. And the only intent we have for the little thing is get away.
Wow,
The hell kind of creepy stuff is going on there?
Two-car garage.
Yes. Shh. We're communing with the earth spirits.
Oh my god.
Oh, great house, man.
So random girl is the first one to see him? Why did they think it was a good idea to make like a whole movie featuring Quado from Total Recall? Maybe it'll turn into a horror movie and the little thing will kill all of them. I would appreciate that. Oh, his dad ran away with another family, obviously. This is too contrived. Oh, see, he's better than E.T. because he can zap things.
Yeah, he's real cute. What did he look like? You're
Fake news. Alright, so everybody here's seen E.T. It was heartwarming. The alien was interesting and adorable. It was magical, you know, learning his backstory and watching how he interacted with the characters. You know, just so many good things about that story. So what I think we should do, we should try to capitalize on that by making a slimy alien with an asshole mouth. I think that's how we're gonna get the kids. We're gonna get the kids in there. What is going on with this movie? So, okay, why does he have insane ninja skills? When he started out, they were on their planet. There was no reason to think that they had, you know, any apprehension because of predators, that there are predators all around or anything like that. They even just walk up to the probe and start funneling it. Just a bunch of dopey frickin' aliens. Because they don't have fear like that. There's no reason for them to be afraid or need to be able to hide and exhibit ninja skills. And yet, this thing, without any actual motivation, we don't understand internally what the whole point of this is. He's just exceptional at hiding from everybody like it's a horror movie. Just, oh, disappear behind that. And he doesn't see me behind there. Even though the guy's looking directly, like the mover person's looking directly at that area. No, he didn't see me. I was hiding. Then he takes a shower and he's zapping TVs. I am not buying it. Oh my god. And wow, the contrast between the kid acting in E.T. versus what's going on here. I'm just shocked at the moment. Sniper, take the shot. Jeez, put those things down, please. And even though they're exclusively on foot, they didn't hijack a Audi or something. The government still couldn't keep track of them? Are we meant to believe this? No wonder. No reason to care. Are you serious? Is that a Make America Great Again cap? That tiny thing did this. Oh, good. Maybe this will end the movie. The heck was that green screen? Okay, let's think about this. Would a little slimy, disgusting alien have experience with large bodies of water? Alright.
It's all right, Mom. I'll go get it.
No. Just go and get some help.
Wouldn't he be the help? Oh my god, can we just fast forward to when they're all like, oh my god, it exists?
Your mother tells me that you've been seeing some things.
They only believe what they want to believe. Freaky.
Kid's so cynical
It's when you
already.
see people.
Hey, why don't you invite Eric to Brittany's birthday tomorrow?
You want to come? Sure.
It's McDonald's, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened is we had, I think I fell asleep. The kid tried to commit suicide, and in the midst of his suicide attempt, a tiny, disgusting-looking alien that would have no reason to have any affinity for large bodies of water, dove on in and saved the kid in a wheelchair from drowning. And then the little girl decided to lie because she's like 5 years old, but she's super cynical about the world and has decided that it would be better to be duplicitous with all the authority figures around and in contravention of her friend for the sake of her cynicism. Also, the other girl works at McDonald's. Okay, we settled it. It's moving on. What happens when you let a 10-year-old drive?
Okay, we're here. I should have called in sick.
You
Sears.
can't call in sick on your first day. You know what I feel like?
A Big Mac?
You little asshole. Laying traps. What do you... Okay. What the hell?
We're gonna suck them up.
Oh, he's gonna have PTSD from that.
Don't hurt him!
Why? Why?
Get me a drink. He looks tired.
Doesn't it weirdly snap into his mouth? Did you see that? Why would Coke be like what they drink on their own planet? And why is it always Coke?
I sucked him up in the vacuum to prove to everyone that he exists.
Oh, and now he can read English?
And what about these?
Maybe he likes horses.
He's just doing yoga? What are they doing? Like, what does it matter? What does it matter that he keeps coming back to this family? Terrible writers just take a bunch of things for granted. And they write their terrible scripts and their dumb movies. Just out of nowhere. Alright. At least the dogs are putting in a good performance here. Tear them apart. Do it, dogs. Jesus Christ, 80s. Wow, what an epic action beat going on here. Alright, let's just sit and kind of ruminate on what the substance of that particular sequence was. We had the kid in the wheelchair who's going running for some reason. With his mom. His mom's working on that rockin' 80s bod. And in the midst of this, the little disgusting alien thing hijacks Grand Theft Auto style a little, motorized Tonka truck and gets chased by a dozen random dogs. None of which are leashed or enclosed in a fence or anything like that. There's just this band of dogs that is freewheeling it around this neighborhood. He gets in a crash. The dogs try to get the insurance information, and he's stuck up a tree while they play a song about being alone. That's the whole sequence. Like, the resolution of the action beat is just him being stuck in a tree. He's still just stuck in a tree while dogs encircle him. That's what we've got out of that moment just then. Thank you, movie. Everything about this just seems structurally wrong.
So what happened? Where is he?
It's here. Get Rankin in a capture group up here.
Wait, how they know? I'm not paying attention.
Maybe Here, you want some?
Oh good, he knows what
Depressed or
shaking your head
something.
back and forth means.
Oh my gosh, there's 3 of them. 3?
And he knows how to signify numbers.
Bye. I'll see you later.
And he knows how to wave. Dude, that thing looks diseased. Why would you touch it? Oh my god, they're really doing this? Really? But that does vindicate the guys from earlier that I criticized for not stopping them. Because maybe they were thinking, that thing looks diseased, I'm not touching that.
Kinda old for a teddy, isn't he?
No more animatronics now, they can just shove a little kid in there.
Oh, yeah. He's one of those new computerized kind. He just got new microchips.
Good cover. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, my first birthday party that I went to somebody's birthday party was at a McDonald's. I also had to shepherd an alien in a teddy bear costume. Okay. There sure has been a lot of Coke and McDonald's in this.
He's here.
What?
They keep coming back. A choreographed dance in the middle. Oh my god. This is so 80s. Why are there like 30-year-olds mixed in? What is that? I can't do this. I'm disappointed in my species. It's moments like these I wish I had a face cam. The disgust. How? How did that happen? Gonna go off into the water again? Oh, where? I wonder what this is supposed to resemble. Why are people just popping out the road suddenly? That was clearly a stunt double. Like the hair wasn't even close. Is he stripping? This is hurting my soul.
There he is!
Is that Sarah Connor?
This is not gonna work, Michael.
Just trust me.
Oh, that was impressive.
What if he's dangerous? What if he's got a disease or something?
She's
He
a
doesn't have
fed.
any diseases.
Fed.
I know
Fed.
no one. See if he likes this.
Maybe you'd like some Skittles.
Great.
Yeah, I knew we have a close encounter of the third kind.
What's that?
That's when you get to go on the ship.
There's something to be said about just throwing in random music and dance numbers.
That's what he was trying to tell us.
It's the straws. That's it. We must be getting closer.
Hey, at least it's a thing. The straws kind of look like windmills. It's a thing. However, they did actually literally reference Close Encounters of the Third Kind, wherein they used the exact same motif, you know, except to show Devil's Tower or whatever. This is something, this looks like so, this means something, or whatever he says. So, to follow that logically, it doesn't seem to be an original idea on their part. It's the end of 7? That's what's reminding me. What's in the box? They're just hiding out in a mine shaft?
Better get him the flashlight.
Let's go, Mac. Come on.
Dead! D-E-D, dead. To be fair, they always look like corpses, so... Bring in the Coca-Cola and Big Macs.
Drink in the jacket.
At least she's, you know, a little worried about touching the disgusting thing. Why'd they call him Mac? Is that because of Big Mac?
Easy. Guys, give me another drink.
We don't have any more.
They're going rogue.
Oh,
We better get.
Oh, Jesus, look at the face.
to meet you.
Oh my god, just kill it. Please kill the fucking thing. Put it out of our misery.
Tire iron. It's okay. I think it's just one.
What the fuck?
Keep him busy, guys.
Okay.
Keep him busy. All right, just keep him singing.
How's this
all
not
right?
over yet? She's gonna fall in love. There you go. There's the...
Don't do that.
You see I'm going back on the sodas?
Hey, put that down. Security. Get security, quick.
Look, they're not gonna
Put
hurt
what
you.
down? What is he holding?
Look, I'll
He doesn't have the watermelon anymore.
No! Step away from them. They're not gonna hurt you. Move it now.
They don't know how to drive anyway.
Guy forgot how to walk. Did she just assault a police officer? Oh, look at that. That's some excellent... See the chair in there? Bold choice. Kill off the kid. And don't have him resurrected by any kind of alien ex machina. Look at that timing. What? Didn't the thing just try to use the gun to shoot at the police officers? And why on earth would they be able to heal human anatomy? Okay, when they were all dying of coke starvation, why couldn't they heal themselves? They were like like 100 people involved in this movie. At least. Look at these people standing around. People did background stuff. They signed papers. They ordered food. Hey, I've seen that place before. What?
That I will bear arms on behalf of the United States of America
Antsy kid.
when required, and that I
Jesus Christ.
freely.
Is this for citizenship or something?
You are now citizens of the United States of America.
Oh my god. You see, they couldn't make the whole handshake happen. What? No. No, they seriously implied that there would be a... So, I mean, although it had its flaws, the movie was actually not... It was horrible! That was so bad! That was, it was painfully... It hurts me to rethink over the thing that I just experienced. I'm genuinely concerned about, like, my intelligence and mental state after having viewed that. There were so many things wrong, but, I mean, the thing that starts it all off, that kicks off the avalanche of wrongness, is how freaking hideous those things are. They were disgusting to look at. It hurt to look at them sometimes. Especially the adult ones that were doing that, that creepy, like, back and forth, wide-eyed look. Jesus Christ. And just everything about the way that it was structured, you know, the way they're introduced, what the motivations are for the protagonist and the antagonist. Just every step of the way, I didn't want anything to do with this thing. It was so desperately trying. There must have been some kind of market synergy or whatever they call it. They had, Coke and McDonald's had so many reappearances throughout this thing. I mean, Coke was the juice of life that brought these things back to life. That was the necessity throughout. There's no way that was just a coincidence. What utter trash. It makes me want to watch E.T. again to see how they balanced all those elements so much better than everything that happened in this thing. I mean, it wasn't even like the mother was not a bad actress. She didn't do a horrible job or anything like that. The kids were, you know, not great, but they weren't terrible either. McDonald's chick was fine. She did fine. The little girl was supposed to be, you know, the replacement for Drew Barrymore, and I don't know where their relative careers are at this point, but like so many things were just lifted out of E.T. unless E.T. stole all those things from this. I don't know which one came first. But they were just, seemed like they were just lifted out of it so they could reappropriate those moments just to try to get a cash grab. You know, it's just a reskin, the most hideous skin you could think of. I can't believe they managed an hour and 40 minutes of whatever the hell that was. They got so many people involved to do like the makeup and the costumes and animatronics, and they had a bunch of actors, and they had set designers and writers, maybe valet parkers, I don't know. But there were so many people who were involved in that. I just feel genuine disappointment in humanity that happened. So, I mean, there are lots of things to go over that were terrible. I pointed out a lot of them, you know, throughout, that just didn't make sense. They didn't set up payoffs in a good way. They didn't have, they didn't structure it so that you understood the rules, so that you got something out of that later. They didn't have any kind of a history built into these creatures. There's no water on their planet. They have to dig for it with their stupid straws. They have to dig for it with those. At least that was some foreshadowing with the straws, but then he jumps into a body of water to save the kid. That doesn't make any sense. The fact that they're literally, all of them are on foot. The government, just impliedly has every interest in trying to prevent them from getting anywhere, and yet they're not super fast. They are just walking at like a slightly above casual pace. At best. And the government can't keep up with like helicopters and cars and young fit men who could easily keep up with them no matter where they went. Then you have a third of the movie is just him playing hide and seek. He's like a Solid Snake infiltrating Mos Eisley. Shadow Moses? Shadow Moses, I don't know. So it's Solid Snake, and he's doing all this stuff and stealing things and doing this and doing that. It's just, oh my god, what a terrible experience that was. So whatever, if anybody enjoyed that, whatever that turns out to be, then we'll do that for any kind of subscriber milestones. We could just plug in another one of these things. That was number 100. So it seems that as you go up in the list, the movies get worse. I can't imagine how that happens, but apparently they do, and we started at number 100, so that was Mac and me. We're gonna have a few other things going this week. Hopefully you enjoy those, but again, I wanted to say thank you for subs, and especially the people who were there at the beginning. I mean, it's been great to go through a lot of this stuff with you, and all the new people. Hopefully we can create some new stuff as we go along. But oh my god, I hope all is well, and we'll see what's coming up next. All right, bye.